And so I guess this is looked at as more of like kind of a science. So it's kind of like a back and forth. It's kind of that's why I say life is a big contradiction. And that's why sometimes I feel like can't nobody tell me anything but my sources that I look towards. Because at some point throughout life, everyone is going to become, or they were, something that they didn't want to be, or something that they are going to become one day. Whether it's, for a day, a second, a season, a moment. So everybody's full of shit. Unless you're really open about it. Unless you can truly say, yeah, this is my life, this is what I've been through. I don't care if you judge me. I don't care what you think my color is. I don't care what you think I've done or my sins are bad or my vices are bad. You see what I'm saying? That's why they say life is a contradiction. So it's hard to take advice from people who don't look into their self, who don't wake up to a new day with new affirmations, who don't let the previous day seep into the next day with the same ill shit. So with that sexuality shit, that's a good topic because, that's debatable. I want the church, the truly hardcore church people to sit across or have a conversation with someone who's a couple who's in an open relationship, who doesn't believe in necessarily religion, but they're more earthed, the science, that realm. And then you have, maybe a couple single people, just to give their different aspects. Because I also can't get into terms of open relationships.
Yeah.
Because also, but see, that's contradiction. Because saying how you say sexuality and, oh yeah, I like girls, I used to be with a girl, and I used to be with a guy, I like the anatomy of guys a little bit better. Certain things that we can kind of categorize within our own eye of the beholder or perceptions. But I think that the other thing is, with that free-flowing water that you're discussing, that you mentioned, there's this essence of where's the tradition in that? But then the tradition goes back to spirituality when I think about that for me. But then it's also like if I'm in a free-flowing thing or I see guys, see girls, that's kind of an open relationship. But when I'm exclusive with a person, whether it's a guy or a girl, I don't want to feel like I'm in an open relationship. I want to feel like there's this togetherness. You see
There's
what I'm
always
saying?
the...
Life is a contradiction.
There's always the borderline between everything else that cuts off certain ideas, certain philosophy, certain people, certain whatever.
And I guess and I've had this conversation. I agree with you. I've had this conversation with a couple colleagues before, and one of them said that you made a good point. You can't be, when people are in relationships or you're married, even in marriages, you're holding someone down. Like you're claiming that as your territory. You don't own that. That's not that. You don't own anything of that person. And when people start to put that pressure in relationships, it can be, on both sides. It can be, a few different things, and that's another show. But
most definitely.
Ultimately, one of my biggest fears was like, if we rocking out hard, I'm fucking with a female hard, whatever the case may be, and we're saying we're in an open relationship, that's giving you, I have to somewhat be a little bit nonchalant to not feel like I have ownership. I have to somewhat disconnect from what my heart and my emotion is truly telling me to keep things in a certain boundary, right, because of what we're working on together. But you may totally feel different. I may not literally, but I'm just saying, people may feel differently, and that's the thing about it is,
right,
my thought process would be, okay, me and her try it out, but what if she fall in love with somebody else? That's the thought of her falling in love with somebody else, is the thought of territory. But then why would I take the relationship serious if you fall in love or getting sources of money or getting your life or from somewhere else?
Exactly.
Why am I putting my all into this shit? That's deep.
That's also another thing right there. Like, every person that you come in contact with in your life comes at you for a reason. But always remember that every person in your life also has boundaries within your life. And they cannot cross certain boundaries and restrictions because your life is still, at the end of the day, your life. My philosophy about relationships personally, and we're going to touch on this multiple times in the next however long this goes. But
episode up.
Next episode could be next episode up. Like, each episode is a running theme of the next one and the next one and the next one. Everything I've been saying continues on into the next one. So you're gonna I'm preaching this shit to you guys.
Yeah.
I'm preaching this shit.
Because it's facts.
Because it's facts. It's real world, true facts.
Real world, high life.
High life. High life.
High life podcast. Yeah.
Welcome to the High Life Podcast, everyone.
That's a good topic.
That's a very good topic for another time.
Yeah. Deep.
Very deep. Always deep
That's
here.
that debate that I'm looking for like even like the privilege show.
Mm-hmm.
That's that debate that I have to scout those people that can debate with respect, not debate and I know people get emotional and shit, but I don't need nobody fighting. I'm not looking for those type of ratings.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. No one wants. Especially, I think that's one thing that could benefit from this show is that it's no drama. Right. It's just open-minded conversations.
Yeah, I like that. Candid.
Very candid. Very conversation. Candid conversations.
Damn. Let's check that hashtag.
Check that hashtag.
Check that hashtag. Stop.
Check the hashtag candid conversation. I know hashtag candid is it's a thing. It's very much a thing. It's alive. Coming out of college in 2019. Candid conversation.
4392.
4392 on Insta. Damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Is how
Speaking of music, I really wanted to open the show with this, but that was a great opener. Like, I'm definitely keeping that. But I also wanted to share with you guys this little wavy tune that I produced. Yes, I play guitar. Yes, I played drums and percussion. Trained on percussion, self-taught guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's that Southside. That's that Southside shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is episode 7. C'est ton livre. C'est ta vie. C'est la vie. I have that expression, c'est la vie, on my sunglasses, actually, custom made, to always remind me that life is life. This is life. Welcome to life. And to always embrace everything that life offers you. With that said, c'est ta vie. This is your life. Know that you are in control. And c'est ton livre. I've been preaching this to you guys for 7 episodes now. This would be the 7th. C'est ton livre literally means this is your book. Figuratively, your book, in my philosophy, is your life. Everyone has their own book that they're writing. Whether they want to write it mentally, physically, or verbally. Whatever you want to do. I'm doing a little bit of everything. Because that's just how I want to get my story out. That's how I want to get my publishments in a variety of content. So with that said, c'est mon livre. This is my book. C'est ma vie. It's my life. Et c'est ma l'histoire. This is my story. this is the start. Le entre de l'histoire. Oops. Beginning, the entrance, the start. The very first in line. Always be first. Patiently first. That doesn't mean walk up to the store. No. No. Patiently first. Watch the store. Spend days around the store. Watch how lines accumulate. Know when to place yourself in the line so that you can flow in and flow out with no problem. Know how you can sit back and watch a wave, kick back and surf. Know when to ride that wave. Looking at stocks. You see the trend coming down, so you hop off. Bail when you need to. But when you see that wave riding, coming up, you ride it. When you see that wave coming up, building up, thank you. Ride that shit. Enjoy that shit. When you see an opportunity, you take it. Why? Because it will build upon your resume, upon your self-worth, upon your experience, upon your pleasure and enjoyment in life when you let go, because you're building your skills, you're becoming a better person, a better human, a better environmentalist, a better musician, a better artist, a better bookmaker, a better stockbroker, a better actor, a better dancer, a better manager, a better dishwasher, a better homeless person. A better barista. I'd go all day with this shit. Just be better you. And know that you are in control of your life. In all the actions and decisions that you make. And when you don't, what were we saying earlier? When you don't take good timing in life, what happens? Life takes over. That wave will come over you. And it'll drown you. It doesn't care it's a wave. It's nature. That's life. So you gotta know how to swim. Float. Keep your head above water. And ride the fucking wave. Ride it when it comes, because it will bring you to shore. But you need to trust in it and go with it. That's why I say go with the flow. Because the flow will always bring you towards shore. Eventually. It may take days, may take months, may take years, but eventually you will get to shore. And when you get to shore, You're going to put some bricks down. You're going to build a mansion on your own little shore. Find your shore in life, whatever it may be. Find your shore, your destination, where you want to get to, and let the ocean take you there. Let life take you there. Let your experiences take you there. Let your resume take you there. All your talents, all your skills, everything that you've accumulated over life, let it all build up and take you to where you want to go. Just trust in life. I say life as a general term. Life as an opportunity. Take an opportunity when it's given to you. If you see an opportunity, take it when you can, because you may never get it again. But also know too many opportunities can also spot out a fake. So be careful of that. But keep floating. You're going to pass a lot of islands along the way. You're going to see some pretty ladies. You're going to meet some great friends, make great guys, great people, great dogs, great creatures. Some may scare you. Some may make you drop your jaw, because this world is so fucking big. Another thing I want to preach to y'all, fucking travel. See what's out here. Go in the ocean. I'm not saying get lost in the ocean, but go to Croatia. Go see what's around there. Go to Sicily. See what's in the Mediterranean. Check out the waters of the Gulfs around the world. See what lies underneath them. Enjoy life and the presence that it... Enjoy life and the peace that it can bring. And as long as you remember that and you have that in your heart, nothing can stop you. So take everything that you've accumulated over your life, write it down, and remember it. Always remember it. Play it back. Just like these podcasts that I'm making. I'm playing them all back every day. I'm reading over my list every day. Remembering everything that I have to offer this world and offer someone, whoever comes to me. Every friend that ever wants to have a conversation. Conversation I was just having with my roommate over here. Like, enjoy the little things. And just know, c'est ta vie, c'est la vie. It's your life. That's life. Peace. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Un bon journée. Et bon l'après-midi. Bonne nuit. Et bonne vie. Whatever the time of day, enjoy it. Stay blessed. Stay peaceful. And I will see you again later. Hasta luego.